Hey, how's everybody doing? Hopefully everyone's having a nice weekend. We are back in our Timberborn colony we've been working on for a while here. And we've got just a little bit left to do. We've got a lot of the advanced stuff, I guess, and that's what we'll be working on today. Usually I go through and take a look before stream and say, here's what I want to do, here's what I want to get accomplished. Today I was kind of like, yeah, advanced buildings, that's good enough. So we're going to see how that works out. Hopefully not too rough there, but we'll get it going this morning. Hopefully everyone's having a good morning here. I'm having a good morning. It's a bit cold, but other than that, not too bad here. Had a couple of times this week that I thought my pipes were all frozen, but luckily it was able to get thawed out, so not too shabby there. Let's see, where did we leave off? We were working on... yes, we were working on the university. So I'm gonna try and put it here, I think, is what we're gonna do. I was gonna move this across the road and put storage here. That was my thought, but I think I'll see if the university will fit here. Hopefully it's not too large. Let's see. Was that under science? Yep. Oh, that is very large. But it should fit right there, so good. That's where we'll end up putting it once we get this across the road. And we get the blueprints for it. Let's see, some other things. Last time we were having a bit of a struggle with some of the, some of these guys. Now here, we might not be getting enough spicy soda, or they might actually be consuming all the spicy soda. Some of these, though, metal blocks. I should have plenty of metal blocks. Do I have metal blocks? Metal blocks. Yeah, I have a ton of metal blocks. They just need to get over here. Which one was that? Metal blocks. There we go. We've got a couple of the insect larvas already, so we'll probably work on making that building as well. Let's see, metal blocks. I don't know why that's taking so long. Strong alcohol. Are we making strong alcohol still? We have some set up. I think we're lacking in rice for that. There's a lot of things that use rice, and we need a new place, I think, to put rice. We might just put some down here. Let's see. Can I move this over to here? No, it's one too big. Although, if I remove this and put in some regular stairs, I might actually be able to fit that in there. There we go. Let's do that. I can move you over here. There we go. And then we can get rid of this and toss in maybe a farm or two. Let's see. I don't want to block that off because they are watertight buildings. What if I put... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Not at all. How far over does that go? You know what? Let's just put a second one down there. We'll just go with whatever we get there. There we go. And we'll plant some rice down in the river to get started this morning. Got some there. All of this in here. And definitely all of this here. There we go. We might even be able to knock out some of these areas here. gain us a little more room. There's, no, I don't need a 1 there. I actually need, is that a 2? 2. There we go. We'll start with that. And we'll figure, how about 3s here? Let's grab some more steps so we can get down there, clear all that out for even more room. So hopefully, just hopefully, that helps us catch up on rice just a bit. We've got a little bit up there going in. What do they need here? 8, 15, 10. They just need somebody to actually finish doing what they're supposed to be doing. Which is sometimes easier said than done. Someone? Anyone? Nobody? Okay. It's going to be one of those mornings for the beavers, it looks like. So, that's alright. But let's see. We've got all of this in there. We've got a bunch of room up here that I haven't figured out what I want to do yet. I mean, we've got our balloon area. We've got food. I guess we've got a couple of advanced buildings we'll have to put in here eventually. Let's see. We've got plenty of chestnuts. And we might need a second grist mill to get things caught up and working. Or did I get a second? No, I got a second and a third one in last time. That's right. So we actually have some beer coming in. Good, good. What we wanted to see. Like all 4 balloons are coming back in. We're still working on the brambles. The brambles are really, really tough. I mean, we've got enough here that we should be pulling in a ton of them, and we still can't keep up. So, that's going to be an interesting item to go over. Let's see, we've got a whole bunch of room over here. I believe we're working our way through this forest over here. We've got some metal to pick up. We've got forestry to be done. Do we need... Looks like we need a couple more tents to get some braised cabbage in here. Let's see. Where would be a good place to put some tents? Well, we can put one here. Let's do that. Get started. Let's see. Tent. Cooking tent. There we go. You can be set for the braised cabbages as well. Might be a little difficult for you with things being out of range, but that's okay. Look at these giant berry fields, and I can still barely keep them in. Gonna do that. Remove a little bit here this morning. There we go. Get a little bit more water coming in. Couldn't hurt, right? Chestnut beer. Is any of this getting filled? No, we could easily get this all taken care of. Metal blocks, but they're still not bringing stuff over. Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe we need more haulers? Maybe they're facing the wrong way? They shouldn't be. I mean, in my other playthrough, I actually did have to turn it around to get it to not see that it was not connected. But in this one, it looks like they're connected just fine. So, not sure. Maybe someday they'll bring me in some stuff. Let's You know what? Let's get a hauler place above this. Actually, we've got this right here. If I were to put a tapper shack next to it, where's the tapper shack? Artist Lodge, Handicrafter. There we go, tapper shack. Harvest resin from pine trees. That's not a lot of pine trees to be harvested from. Is there a better place for that? Are we even low on pine resin? Sorta. I mean, that would make the best spot right there. Can I take out 4 of these trees, maybe, and move them over? That might not be bad. Let me see. There is an upgrade for this that I really haven't got to see or use, but it uses a lot of... let's see. What is it under? Well, I thought there would be one. I guess there's not. I could have swore there was an upgrade for this. Let's see, it's not the hauling tower. There's the grooming station, centrifuge, hot nuclear press, sawmill, root bar, scroll rack, advanced warm storage. I can't really use that. Underground cold storage. Can't really use that either. I know what's in here. Oh, let's see. Where is it? Let's... No more clockwork forms. Oh, we've got the... Well, we need glass for that one. We don't need glass for this one, though. Everything else is fine. Maybe we'll work on getting one of those in as well. However, I know there's an upgrade for this. Let's see. Watertight. Aha! Forest hauling upgrade. An upgrade module to be placed on top of a forester adjacent to a tapper shack. Flat roof above the tapper shack is a path. Houses 1 family and employs 10 haulers. That's what we want. What does that look like? Ooh, wow. So it would have to go... In fact, we could put it right here. And then add a little bit to that. Real question is... Does it fit on there like this? That is kind of what it looks like, isn't it? Something like that. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to do that and get 10 haulers. Because we can definitely use some more. We're going to take out these right here. Making an executive decision this morning. You never know when you want to make one of those. Chestnut beer. It's not making it there. Strong alcohol. Nope. Metal blocks. I got all the metal blocks I need. Tell you what, let's change you to metal fasteners. What is this? Frozen human meat. No, I don't have any of that. Anybody? Anybody gonna bring anything over here? Yes, no, maybe so. What are you working on? Fasteners. Do I have another one of those? I could have swore I had another. Yes, I do. You're the saw blades. What about tools? How are you doing there? Let's get you on fasteners for just a bit. See if we can catch those up. There we go. I can tell you here, there was almost frozen human meat everywhere. It got pretty cold over the weekend. It was in the negative 20s at one point, so definitely noticeable. There we go. Looks good. Looks good. Gotta figure out what I want to do with this lake. You ever look at a part of the map and just go, I don't know what I want to do with that. I think it'll be something interesting. I just don't know what it is that catches my interest enough to do that. You know what? I could move these over here and probably get a little bit better performance out of them. Not that they're using the washing machine very much now that we can redirect the water, but we'll keep an eye on it. I'm going to say, when you guys cut these down, don't replant them, because I want a road right out through there. We're missing some dynamite somehow. Isn't somebody making dynamite? You're making dynamite, but you need nitro. We've got tar. We have got... There's the nitro. Sunflower oil, which is over here. We're working on it. Are we just low on sunflowers? Yeah, for the most part, we're just low on sunflowers. Which, I think we have the hydroponics set up for that. Yeah. And they're fully charged, so they should be getting sunflowers. Not the fastest way to get sunflowers, but they are sunflowers. Actually, it probably is the fastest way to get sunflowers. We just don't happen to have the ability to actually do that. Let's move you there. Then we'll toss in one tapper shack. Not a harvester office. I feel like that should almost be a harvester office. Oh well. Let's do tapper shack. Tapper shack. There we go. Other buildings can be put on. There we go. And then we'll get the neat upgrade for it. And that is a building for you. Quite the building. We'll go ahead and delete that out of there. Plant trees back in there as soon as they've got that up and ready to go. There we go. We are not going to need the tapper flag anymore, that's for sure. Lumberjack flag. You know what? You're probably pretty good to go. The chestnuts and the berries flag, though, can stay. What do they need up here? Tar, metal fasteners, and planks. That should be alright. We should have plenty of most of that. Especially since they won't send anything out here. You know what? I'm going to pause it. Let's just pause, pause, unpause, unpause. Sometimes that helps them get stuff in there. Sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. How are you guys doing? Do I need to pause you and reset you too? Kind of looks that way, doesn't it? There we go. Well, we'll see if they come and get that eventually. Like we're getting low on drill bits, though. We don't want to run out of those. Let's grab more drill bits. No, we got 13 of them. They just haven't came to get them yet. Well. What are those lazy beavers waiting on? They need pine resin. We actually out of pine resin? Well, that's a bit ironic. That's alright. Still working on the old brambles. That is too deep. We could do lotus up there if we wanted to. I could also put in a whole nother set of water wheels if I really wanted to. I think I'm going to need explosives for that, though. Oh, and I'm also working on these here. Which, if the drills would work right, would not be a problem. But they don't like to work that well for some reason. I got coal. I got iron. I believe I have this set up just so they can make some scrap metal. Because these two aren't doing their job. Let's go back to water. I'm going to just pause this until somebody comes and gets all the stuff. We'll come back to that. What is this? Oh, half fermented sake. Didn't think I would have that. I got the methane. Of course, I don't have the frozen. No, I have the strong alcohol. At least I should be getting strong alcohol. You're still making the brain boosted salts. Are you using those? No, you're using the regular ones. You're just lacking berries, of course. All three of these are doing bramble flowers. I don't know why they're taking so long to build that. That's alright. We'll check back. Alright, did these get unloaded yet? Sort of. Start them back up for now. There we go. Looks like they're going again. We'll see if that'll get us some dirt. Oh, did you guys finish these? Yes, yes you did. You finished yours. You are 97% done. So, I don't know that I'll need to copy these out, but it wouldn't hurt, so I don't have to make them again. We'll get a couple copies of those. We'll get a couple copies of the mechanical ones. This guy's done. He can go out of here. Yeah. I am completely confused as to why they simply won't bring stuff over. I'm hoping it's a hauler thing. We can get some haulers, and that should be good. Oh, we almost overran on our lake over here. It will clear back up in a bit, though. Look at all these guys getting bramble flowers, and we still can't keep up. How are you doing? Chestnuts, looking good there. You are doing sawdust. How is sawdust over here? We have axles. We have plenty of axles, so let's switch you guys back. Make some extra sawdust for us, because it looks like we're a bit behind. And we have the logs to cover. Are we making strong alcohol? Sort of. I don't think we need any of this. I'm going to switch over to strong alcohol from chestnut beer, and we'll see if we can make enough strong alcohol to actually get caught up. There's nitro. That's sake. Bad water, bad water. Don't know if we've got a specific place for strong alcohol. Oh well. We've got a drought. I know we have metal fasteners. Plenty of metal fasteners. There we go. Have chestnuts? There's plenty of chestnuts to pull in here. Do I only have one gatherer? Yeah. No, I have two. There's another gatherer. Gather some of those chestnuts. Can we get this done? I have no idea what my construction people are working on, but it doesn't seem like they're working on all that much at the moment. Hey, what are you doing? He's just sitting there. Oh, there he goes. What is he working on? This dynamite. Okay. One guy is working on something. One guy is just sitting there. Hanging out. There's plenty to be worked on there, buddy. Okay, only one out of the three is doing anything. And they're just the rest of them are just kind of sitting there. This guy came out, got his food. Where are they going? Got some more food. Water. Food. This guy is doing is running around and eating. Three out of the four people not working. That's terrible. Okay, well. Could have swore I had a builder somewhere. It doesn't appear to be so, but could be wrong. Strange. What are these guys making? Kimchi. More kimchi. There we go. Yeah, there's a builder's place. What are these guys building? Nothing. They're building nothing. Nobody's coming over here to build any of this. I do not know why. Let's pause them. We'll restart here. Maybe we'll get some more people in there. Sometimes the pausing and the restarting fixes it, but not always. What is this? We've got 3 here. All right, good. I'll take a little bit more there. This is going to take a 4? No, another 3. There we go. And that should be enough of that for now. This is all looking good. Nobody can get... Are we out of pine resin? We can't be out of pine resin, can we? How did I run out of pine resin? Oh, well. Well, we'll just have to put this back for a minute. Grab the pine resin that's there. If nothing else, we'll replace this with some more trees with resin in it. Alright, Nengiix. Nengu? I'm not sure. Lives there. There he goes. Now he's getting his stuff. Okay. Just a small breakdown in supplies, but we've got it. I don't need that. What else do we need? Clay pots. I can make a couple of those. Clay pots. There we go. Balloons. I don't really... Alright, nobody's making balloons, luckily. Crude saw blades. Should be okay. Glassware. Let's see, you're not doing anything. Although I suppose it doesn't matter because we've got extra beavers everywhere. This. Grab that. Who is this? I guess they can come up here and grab stuff. You know what? Nope, we're just going to pause that. Let them clear that out. And we'll be good with what we get there. Okay. There's the Tapper Shack. So they don't need this anymore. That will be taken care of in just a second. There we go. And there's a whole bunch of haulers for us. Maybe, just maybe, they'll get stuff moved around for us. And maybe, just maybe, we'll actually get stuff to our balloons. If I pause them all, I tell you what, let's pause all but this one right here, because I know we've got the fasteners for this. We just have to have somebody bring them over here, I guess. And I know we have the methane, because the methane is right here. There's 800 of it. We still making strong alcohol? Yeah, we're doing all right there. Oh, this is across the road, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. Did we copy these plans out? Go back to this. Did we get this one? Yes, we did. Let's go back to this. Okay. Let's look through all our fancy plans here. Large water wheel. Floodgates. Only have one of those, so I have 21 of. Balloon trader pads. Okay. Should have a couple of those coming in. Where's the copyist lodge? There we go. Architectural. We need paper. How are we doing paper-wise? We have plenty of paper. Somebody come and get all this paper. Let's see. I need that to actually get in there, but I don't need these. In fact, I don't need that. So, let's put in this storage here. We'll set that for paper. Just to store a little bit extra. Good morning. How are you doing? Is it still as cold as it was the other day? Because it's still as cold as it was here the other day. Look at that. They actually brought stuff. It might be working. It got down to minus 10 here, and then it was like minus 30 in the wind chill. I think last time, it's 17 out at the moment. Oh, you're having a balmy day. Sounds like a beach day. Time to break out the shorts. I've still got most of... Yeah, it's a heat wave. That's exactly what it is. It's a heat wave. You'd never expect it in the middle of January. 17-degree heat wave. I don't know why this one keeps dying. And frankly, I'm just going to use it to pick up more chestnuts. So, there's that. There we go. We're all of our poor rice is dead. We've lost all of our water. There we go. Now, admittedly, I have avoided going outside just about as much as I can. That's pretty normal for me, though. I am not... Oh, hey, they got this in. I am not an outdoor person at all. I don't know about you. But me and outdoors do not mix. Did these actually start working correctly? They did temporarily. I try to avoid... See, that's the best policy. Try to avoid if you can. If you can avoid going outside, yep. That's me. I would much rather be inside. Playing video games. Although being inside all the time has left my house kind of in a wrecked state. So, yeah, I really need to work on that a little later today. Let's see, get some decorations in here. How about a light? We'll put a light there. Are we actually getting things from... We might actually be getting things. Do I have pineapples? I am not a pineapple person myself, so... Never quite understood the appeal, but... You know, some people are. Some people put them on pizza, which is nuts to me. I couldn't do that. That is a very, very tall tower. It does look neat, though, admittedly. Man, there was so much out there on YouTube this week on Timberborn. So many people. If you're not going to work, I'm just going to pause you and save the power. One of the that enjoy pineapple on pizza. You are going to have to tell me why. I cannot for the life of me. They just... It's the wrong consistency. I mean, the pineapple flavor, maybe if you really want to mix that sweet with the salty of the tomato, but the pineapple has pulp. I can't do pulp. I don't even like pulp in orange juice. I really like orange juice, and I can't do pulp in orange juice, so I definitely can't do it on my pizza. I wouldn't want my pizza to be chewy. Then again, maybe I'm just a picky eater. I've been told that more than one time. We've got haulers. We've got... There's builders. We've got even more builders. Man, my builders are slow. Come to think of it, what am I building at the moment? I am not sure. Are you getting stuff brought? They are getting stuff brought. All right. It's not too bad. Well, I I don't know. I can't do it. I've tried it before, and it did not go well. Then again, I think it's that fibrous, like, taste or feeling, basically. I can't do salads either, so maybe it's just eating plants in general. I'm a terrible elf. I am a carnivorous elf. Which is the last thing you want your elf to be, I think. We're all out of power over here. That's too bad. How are we doing over here? What do you mean you have 0 power? Oh, I see. They landed. Okay, well. We're going to have to start making some extra power, aren't we? We're going to work our way this way. Flywheels. Something like that. Maybe I should look into... You know what? I'm going to stay on topic. Stay focused. That's the hard part. Okay. Do I have some extra... of... There's those. Are we copying these out? Fancy architectural. We want mechanical. Let's make sure we get the mechanicals here. Come to think of it, when it comes to pizza, have you ever had one of those, like, dessert pizzas? They were really popular for a while, but I could never get into those either. They were like, oh, what were they? It was basically like chocolate and ice cream on a pizza crust. And I was like, if I was going to eat chocolate and ice cream, I would just eat the chocolate and ice cream. I don't know if I would... Breakfast pizza? Nope, I can't do breakfast pizza either. Eggs on pizza just does not do it for me. I can't deal with that. There's breakfast pizza. Although, like the breakfast sausage instead of the normal Italian sausage, maybe if it was just that, I could probably do it. It's just, it's like a regular sausage, just a little... So good. My eldest absolutely loves breakfast pizza, so... What we give her of allowance, I think, goes into the fact that she rides up to the local gas station and buys breakfast pizza all the time with it. She can't get enough of it. Then again, I've never seen anybody that likes eggs quite as much as she does, so maybe it's the eggs on there. I used to be able to do the taco pizza, but for some reason something's changed and I just can't do that anymore. I don't remember if it just didn't agree with me or maybe I didn't agree with it. But I used to really, really like the taco pizza. It's also possible they changed what was in it, but I don't remember. It's hard to find good... Yes, see, that's exactly it. It is hard to find good taco pizza anymore. They're all like really generic, and it feels like they've changed out some ingredients. I don't know why that is, but it definitely seems to be the case. Are these coming back up? Yeah, they're coming back up. Good, good. Maybe we'll save up some power. Does that need refilled? A little bit. We'll turn on the cannon. I mean, we had... It used to be this local gas station that I was talking about. It had both the breakfast pizza and the taco pizza, but they stopped doing the taco pizza, which is fine because it went way downhill before they stopped doing it. And it's always sad to see that. It used to be something really good, and then, yeah, it didn't quite work out. All right. Well, these almost look like they want to work again, so we're gonna do that. Oh wow, they have got all this metal over here. Well, this doesn't look like a terrible area to get some more lotus. Do I need more lotus? No, I definitely do not need more lotus. I need more rice. Rice and pizza. I wonder if... No, rice would probably not be good on pizza. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love rice. But that is not going to make it onto a pizza for me. I don't know if that's consistency again or just the taste. But I can't ever see that going on a pizza and me enjoying it. Are these getting filled back up? Yeah, they sure are. What about you guys? You're doing all right. Yeah, no. Rice, I gotta have that soy sauce on. I like rice, but with the soy sauce, it just makes it so much better. And I can't see the tomato and the soy going together very well. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I don't cook that much. It's that one chore that everybody has just one chore that they despise more than all other chores combined. And usually it doesn't even have to be a rational reason. It just has to be. And for me, it's definitely cooking. I don't think these guys are getting the sodas they need still. This is going. Frozen human meat. Okay. Did you get... So we are getting pineapples. I think. They're still working on it. Takes 72 hours. Good grief. That's a heck of a round trip. Oddly enough, cooking is about the only basic chore, though, that I really mind. Everything else I could probably do every day. No problem. No questions asked. Get the dishes done. Straighten up the house. Take care of the laundry. All of that. But there is something about cooking. I don't know if it's the hurry up and wait, or just, I don't know, the fact that you make something that you immediately get rid of, sort of. It's strange, but, you know, could be anything. Man, there's haulers. There's tons of haulers in there. That was only 100 science? Man, I gotta remember that. That might come in handy for my other playthroughs. Gotta turn off the cannon. How are we doing here? Sunflower oil. We're working on it. We got some berries we can pick up, though. So we should get pineapples. We'll get pineapples soon. At least hope we will. How many of these balloons am I going to have to be sending out to get stuff on the regular for these guys? Chestnut beer, spicy soda. I have a feeling, take it easy, off to get some breakfast and hide back in the house in the afternoon. Well, that's okay. You have a good afternoon then. Take some time, get some rest, enjoy some breakfast pizza, I guess. But yeah, stop back in any time. Here we go. I think I think I have one of my Let's Play series coming on here just as soon as I'm wrapping up the stream in a couple hours too. So if you get a minute, you're always free to check those out too. How are we doing here? 800. 600. Could definitely put in second series here. Why can I not build? Oh, because that's over the top. That makes sense. Let's see. We'll go back to this. There we go. We'll do these. And we'll get these in. There we go. We'll generate even more power through here. We'll even connect them all in. There we go. You know what? I only really need stairs here. Well, that's barely flowing at all. I wonder why. Absolutely none. Huh. These aren't up at all, are they? No. Well, it's not that fast, but maybe it'll pick up whenever I get some of these dirt in here. Same thing. We'll get all that hooked up. Those are going. Do I have my... I should have these. Yeah, I do. Okay, that means we can finally start with this here. We're going to put this... Do I want it this way? Yeah, I kind of want it that way. 2,000 science points, but... Should be worth it, right? And it's going to take incredibly compact... Oh, I need that incredibly compact library set. Well, we can probably do that. I need 200 library books. Okay, well... Library books. There you go. We need at least a couple more of those. Ta-da. We'll fill that in. Let them come out this way. Although we have plenty of open storage, so we don't really need much storage at the moment. Methane. Spicy sodas. Pineapples. We have frozen human meat. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it. Awful stew. I have to export awful stew to somebody? That seems mean. Just a beer. So can I grow anything with pineapples? Or do they just come over here and eat them? Wine cellar. Greenhouse. There we go. Sequoias. They're all making spicy sodas. And yet I can't get a single one to make it to here. Or here, I guess. Nope, here. Chestnut beer for seashells. Well, at least I'll have the frozen human meat. Let's change you up after you bring this next pineapple here. $95. Oh, are they coming in for a landing? $97, $98, $89. And we have pineapples. Let's switch you to this. See if they'll bring over metal blocks for us. No reason they shouldn't. Let's say this is supply. You still on drill bits? Yeah, let's do this. We'll turn you two back on. I know that slows these down quite a bit. But I'm hoping these are all charged. Yep. So hopefully most of that goes in here. They have drill bits. They have plenty of drill bits. They don't have crude saw blades, though. You still making fasteners? Yep. You make some saw blades for a minute. Usually doesn't take more than a day for them to fill that up. That one's not spinning at all. This one is barely spinning. Yeah, it's still got 84, though. That's not bad. 273, 322. That one hopefully adds... Too far from builders? How is it too far? I'm not sure how that one's too far. Too far from a district. Let's click on the district here and see what's going on. Do. Be able to work just fine. Can I pause it? Unpause it. I mean, they're literally right there. Not sure why this one worked, but this one does not? Huh. Okay. Well, if you want to be that way. Let's go grab a ladder and we'll see if we can get 2 ladders in there. Maybe that'll let them get up there. That's weird. Was not expecting that. There we go. Now things are picking up correctly. Iron ore. Are you full on iron ore? No, you can definitely move that over. We have this whole area right in here. There we go. Or let's get rid of these. You're just working on that, which is all well and good. These guys, I think, are unintentionally winning the war against the brambles. This is empty, so it can go. Did I mark all these to cut? Yeah, they're up to cut. Interesting. Well, we'll let them cut. These guys could get those metal blocks over here. You know what? I'm going to pause all of these. I want to let him land, though, so he's not just stuck there in midair. Pause you. This one... We still have the frozen human meat. Which, that one that you need to feed these guys? Yep. Bad water and frozen human meat give you this. Okay, we just need them to get here. Pause you. And then unpause you. Will you work? Maybe? Yes, no? I guess we'll find out. At least the trebuchet is still working. On the bright side. Good morning. How are you doing? Kind of works. Kind of works. Maybe I should make another one of these. Just trying to figure stuff out this morning, seeing why some stuff is working and some stuff not so much. See, I have spicy sodas. 115 of them. I should be able to send them off right here. Hope you're having a good morning. We're just dealing with supply issues at the moment. Maybe it's demand issues. Some impact may be from Update 5 going fully live. That is possible. I mean, I figured out the other day that there is another mod that I was using, the power saving mod, the one that basically turns off your buildings whenever they're not in use. That was keeping these from running, so I had to get rid of that, unfortunately. But now, yeah, it doesn't want to always take stuff to these guys, and I'm not sure why. Feels like they should have stuff taken to them. Also, to be fair, we've had this balloon come back a couple of times with the pineapples here, but it doesn't want to bring the metal blocks over. I don't think I'm using metal blocks anywhere else. Not currently, at least. Did I get this in here? No. It's strange, but, you know, those things happen. You work with what you got, right? That's it. Yep. This one seems to be working all right now. This one's a little stuck on iron ore, but we might actually be... We're fairly full on iron ore. Let's see. How are these guys doing? They've got their anvil. Oh, we need... Cauldron? Do I not have a cauldron? Huh, I'm missing a cauldron. We are about to get the university in. Which I gotta say, that's one of the coolest looking buildings around. I don't know what you think, but that is a fairly cool looking building. I think it's definitely a couple of buildings built into one, but it's done in a very cool way at least. So now we just need that. Okay, so we've got some planks, some logs. Do I have the books yet? No, it might be working on that. Okay, it's working on that. Incredibly compact library set. We're on our way to getting some of the mega projects. I think this will be the first time I've actually got the mega projects going on this faction. Wish I could get the mods to behave for my machine. Oh well. Still enjoy playing this. Well, thank you. I'm trying to get through stuff, trying to figure it out. Like I said, I haven't always made it to the very end with this mod, but I think I've gotten a little bit farther than usual. Are the mods not working for you at all? I've had it a couple of times where I just had to basically blanket delete all of the mods and then reinstall all of them. I'm not 100% sure why that is. To be honest, it would sure be nice if the devs would give us official mod support. Tons of crashing? Yeah. I've been there, crashing and not loading. All of that. Spicy sodas. They brought over 2 whole spicy sodas in like 30 days. Given my laptop just had a motherboard issue. Ooh. That's rough. I had a video card issue like a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago. My poor tower is still torn apart for the most part. I mean, it's obviously together. I'm using it, but if it were a car, this would be running with the hood off, I guess you could say. Doesn't have its side panels on. I don't have anything going on in there. It's just the bare bones. It's working, and I'm going to leave it working. I got a fan controller for Christmas for mine, and I still haven't got to put it in that. At least it was new and under warranty. That's always a bonus. That's always a big bonus, actually. I'm never lucky enough to catch it when it's under warranty still. In fact, it's usually the opposite. With my luck, it always seems to be that the warranty went up just like a week before they actually, before something actually happens to it. Do we have... Oh, good, they cleared this out. Let's get a second beaver in here pulling in chestnuts so that we can make more chestnut flour, which lets us make more chestnut beer. Yep. Often just after. I've been lucky. Yeah. It's the way it goes. And sometimes if you have a decent company that you work with, they can kind of stretch things for you, but a lot of times they'll just say no. Then again, I've had a couple of companies try and tell me that even though it was under warranty, they wanted me to pay for replacements, which was just as bad. Had a washing machine like that. Made the worst noises. Sounded like somebody screaming in the dark whenever we would do laundry. Hello. How are you doing today there, Dante? Well, this isn't what we want. That's not what we want at all. Can't get the required materials. Are we out of planks? Planks. Planks? We're out of planks. Okay. Note to self, make more planks. Sawdust. Planks. Good. Never watched Timberborn this level, so checking it out. Well, welcome. This is the Timberborn Update 5, but this is the WaterBeavers mod. So you'll notice a couple of differences. Feel free to ask any questions you feel like. I will try to answer them as best as I can. It's a very interesting mod that changes quite a bit about the game, but still fun. Adds a degree of difficulty. Can they use a mine underwater? That's a fair question. You mean one of these? Like the underground ruins? Or do you mean like a medium mine like this? Or even a small mine? They have a bunch of mines. For water beavers, they are the miningest beavers. The ruins that are flooded out, the water beavers don't use these mines as mines like all of the other ones do. From what I can tell, they use them as, let's see. Where is that? Elevator to the Abyss. It's one of the mega projects that these guys have. I'm not 100% sure what it does when you actually put that in here. We'll keep you in the background while I do work. Okay, well, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, welcome. And, yeah, just let me know. But, yeah, these guys, I think this goes on top of a mine. Now, whether it works in the water, I don't know. That might be interesting. But that'll go on there, and then I think there's some add-on buildings that you add to the side of it. Or there will be add-on, since this is actually the name of the creator of the mod here. So I'm thinking they don't have those in quite yet. But I'm not sure what the point of actually getting down there into that is, what those bring up. I'm sure it's something very useful, but I haven't made it there yet. Okay, these are coming in. Iron is coming in. They are making more scrap metal here, which is good. Should be plenty of scrap to work with. How am I doing food and water-wise? Water, I got 10k. Food... almost feel like I need some more cabbages again. I would hate to run out of cabbages. I will watch and wait then. As soon as I know, I will let you know, but unfortunately, I don't quite know yet. You know what? This might be a good place for some cabbages. The water. I could come over here. Maybe if I leveled this mountain off a little bit. So the avatar. That is what I think of every time I mention cabbages. My cabbages. Aren't they supposed to be doing a live action of that? Did that get put on hold? I don't know. They're putting a lot of stuff on hold lately. But I did see somewhere, I don't know, maybe one of those random Google articles that come up that they got the guy that did the voice for the Cabbage Man to actually play the Cabbage Man in the live action. I gotta say, if there's good casting, that's it. I'm watching another live action. From what I've seen, now I don't know for sure, this one looks a lot closer to what the shows were instead of whatever that movie was. Listen, if somebody liked that movie, more power to them, but ooh, it was not quite what I was expecting for sure. I'm going to level this area out, and maybe we'll just make this into another farm. Let's see, I got to get down here as well. More dynamite. Sometimes explosions solve everything. Or they at least make your day a little bit better. It's still generating 140 horsepower. I don't know how. I don't want to question how either. Uh-oh. We are out here. Maybe, just maybe, I should work on upgrading some of these. I feel like we're not getting the power we need anymore. Without that power-saving mod, everybody uses a bunch of power that we don't need. I think disappointed a lot of fans of the cartoon. Yeah, it really did. I don't know where they were going with it, but it did not seem to go in the direction that everybody wanted it to, which is too bad. It seems like it could have been an easy win for them. But, you know, those kind of things happen. It had potential. That's what it was. It had potential, and then it didn't go anywhere with it. Alright, I want to move that out of the way, because it's just in the way. What are these guys doing? 371. I could hook these two systems together. Let them charge each other up. Do I want to do that? That is the question. I think I'm going to hold off on that. I want to make sure that these stay running no matter what. That's a lot of farming potential there. What else do we got? We have scaffoldings. Are you not making scaffoldings anymore? I'm going to guess that's because you're not making enough planks anymore. I guess we could do the less efficient method. That's at 50. That's at 40. Do I need this screen? I don't really need the... You know what? We'll leave that one. It had potential. Yeah. I guess that's better than the famous Dragon Ball movie, but we won't talk about that one. Still no spicy sodas making it over here. I have 146 of them. I don't understand. Same thing with the metal blocks. Ugh, that's annoying. Spicy sodas. We definitely could have gotten the stuff that we need for that. Huh. Oh well. Gotta move on. Let's see. This is all in here. Are those at 0? Yep. Are you at 0? Everything in here is at 0. I have got to find a way to keep power going. Which the best way would be these solar arrays, but I need glass for that, which comes from a foundry. Need more batteries. Yeah, that's actually probably true. It probably wouldn't hurt. What do we got in the way of flywheels? Maybe we'll look at a large flywheel. That's a junction. That won't really do me much good. That's another junction. Junction, junction. What's your function? Nope. That's really going to date me. 10,000. No. 1.2. That gives me 15,000. That's less than one of the gravity batteries there. How large is it? Yeah. What about medium flywheel? The medium vertical framed. Those are 1,500 a piece. Suppose I could find a place over here somewhere and just make a giant battery pack. About to state this. I recognize it. That's fair. That's fair. I won't say anything more than that. 2,800. If I could get over here and clean this out, I could put at least another battery in here for about probably half of this power. If I could get down here, I could extend these out. I really should make this foundry here, which lets me make glass. It needs 500 horsepower. Yeesh. What do we got? Metal and science. We've got... not sure what the pointy thing is there in science. So pointy thing in science, scrap in science, and glass. That really might be something that we work toward here. Once we get the university in. There we go. Well, that's satisfying. We'll put all of this up here, too. We'll just get rid of all of it. Oh, we've got 4 more to get rid of here. There we go. Now we have plenty of room for storage should we need it. What do you still need? Planks. This is where all of my planks went to. Ah. This took a lot of planks. However, I should be able to switch this off of the compact library. I don't really need those anymore. I don't have any pineapples at the moment. So I just want them to bring metal blocks over here. How are you doing? Spicy sodas. They're up to 15 whole spicy sodas. Good work, people. I know it's a little step, but sometimes you just have to applaud the beavers for the work that they do get done. Do. It's still giving me power. I'm not gonna ask. These guys are done for the moment. I'm gonna pause you, because I don't really need that at the moment. That is a large field of dynamite. Our tar is full, so... Who is making tar? You? Let's have you make this. Where am I? Pumpkin chips. Well, the cabbages are at least going back up without too much poking and prodding. We have plenty of kimchi. Some pumpkins. Sunflower seeds. At some point, maybe I'll just make a tower of each of these. Let's see. Clockwork hydroponic farm, greenhouse, hot nuclear press, exercise plaza. Huh, you can put it above an exercise plaza? Good to know. Have a ground floor exercise plaza. You can. Nifty. What do we got here? Nope, that's just kimchi again. We are waiting on the power to come back on to get more chestnut flour. What are we doing on the sawdust? Passable. We'll live. That's a good amount of sawdust, I think, for now. Flowers, trebuchet. What do I want to... Gotta wait for this dynamite field to get in here. Tell you what, let's up the priority on these so we can get down here. Clear out these trees and bring a power line maybe down the side of the mountain here. Hey, they've got 2 of these in. All right, maybe that'll force some water down this way. Maybe they will save up more power as well. But we need this drought to end. Also, I'm going to unpause this. Not because I want more of this, but because I would just like the balloon to be here. Methane, spicy sodas. I have exotic seeds! They actually succeeded in getting seeds! Now I only need that to happen 10 more times. And then I can make 1 succeeded. Yes! The very important succeeded. Well, that didn't sound right. 50. Yep, I gotta have 50 of those stupid things. Bring some metal blocks. There's metal blocks right here. Just walk over and get them. Elbacax, what are you doing? You got sunflower seeds. Why are you carrying sunflower seeds? That has nothing to do with either of those. I don't know. I don't know. Well, we'll let that go. You know what? I'm going to pause this. We'll see if unpausing it here in a minute fixes it. They're replanting our rice. That's what I wanted to see. This should be a lot of farmland over there. And they are starting to charge things back up here. Ooh, 1,500, 16, 17. Nice. Now we've got some power going through there. What do you guys have? 1,600 for all of these? Well. Let's see. Iron and coal. We'll let those deposits dwindle down a little bit before we turn back on the drills. You never know when you need them. I will just keep up with that. Chestnuts, berries. Where'd you get the chestnuts? Oh, you go all the way over here. Okay. Okay. Chestnut flour. You need to make us some sawdust. Did we get our explosives in up here? No. Are we not making explosives? Or are we not making explosives fast enough? We have pencil sets here. You're still working on the Lotus. Sort of. You go back to comic books. You also go back to comic books. Do we have the blades again? Excellent. Was making these. Fasteners were good. Tools were good. You know what? I'm just going to leave the blades. They can figure it out. There we go. Time for stairs. And then we can finally get rid of all of this. There we go. Foundries. Look at the size of that thing. Good grief. Where is the plug on it? There is one plug in the top right-hand corner. Well. That is definitely something. Are you still making books? You're still making books. Can we get some of that, maybe? We'll see if we have enough saved up to make some of this. What do we got? Peas? Do we have any peas? No, no peas. No, we do have a couple of peas, it looks like. Not a ton, but some. Science peas. Do. Metal blocks. I don't know why they don't want to bring metal blocks in there. It would be so nice if you would just bring in metal blocks. Speaking of which, what are you making? Drill bits? Make metal blocks. You too. We're not using any drill bits, so I don't see why I need to make any drill bits. All right. What are you guys doing? You're still working on clearing stuff out. Did I not mark those trees to cut? Yeah, I have. I know it's a long way around, but you can definitely cut those. Let's see. Well, we'll wait for those to go up. Where is... You are making nitro. You are making nitro. Do I not have saltpeter? Mountain salt, saltpeter, mountain salt. I have plenty of saltpeter. We definitely need more explosives. What is that? Comic books. Look at that. I've got 10 exotic seeds. That's 10 more than I thought I would have. Uh-oh. Okay. Gave me a scare there for a second. We're going to say that's 11. Just in case it decides to do something funny. Which it's known to do. There we go. Are we really stuck on sunflower oil? We have seeds, right? Yeah. Yep, we sure do. Just needs to get made. Oh, look at that. We actually have some fried rice in there. For a change. No recipe selected. Well, look at that. There's our university. Bachelor in Agronomy, Master in Metallurgy, or just science points. Well, since I think I would like to build the foundry. Right? Foundry? No, that's an elevator. We're gonna need the metal one. Let's do the metal one. Master of Metals. Brain boosting salts, kimchi. It's quite a bit, but nothing in here that is absolutely terrible. We'll just have to wait for them to bring stuff over. Also, hopefully my planks fill back up. That would sure be nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Maybe just a little. Are these actually empty? Well. Let's fire them back up then. Let's see. See if we can get over here. Clean this up. Toss in another battery. You know, regular stuff. There we go. Regular stuff it is. And then we are going... I'm going to wait until that's actually in before I try and clear any of this out or any of this area out. Otherwise, it might just give me a problem. Over here... Let's do that. This and this. This and this. Up and over the road. No, that's not what I wanted. This. That. There we go. Here. I'm gonna have to blow up, looks like 2. Down 2 here. Side platform. Around here somewhere, if it will show up. And I get you to move down just a little bit. I don't want you at the top of the cliff. I want you right here. Yes? No? Still don't want to go at the top of the cliff, huh? I want you down farther. Maybe we can't build down farther, so I'll have to build up from the bottom. It's alright. Started from the bottom. We'll do it again. Good. You almost full. You seem almost full, so you can be off. Maybe they'll actually charge the batteries this time. Just need a little more spicy soda. Rain boosting salts, coal, kimchi, and paper. Ooh, that is a lot of paper. Pencils. I don't know if I even have that many pencils hanging around. Oh well, at least I have somebody making some. How much power do we have in here? 1400. Not terrible. Well, they've got 2 of these in here. They get the 3rd one in there. Hopefully that'll speed up the water flow even more. What's that at? 983. Both of these. Well, that one's not quite working at the moment. The iron one seems to be struggling today more than the coal does. But look at this. We've got this all cleaned out. So let's build an overly elaborate path down into the canyon over here. Power. Small ones again. Large vertical. 150. Good grief. Thing is massive. That is a massive frame. What about this one? Yep. Large vertical framed flywheel. Yep. 150,000 though. If you ever get that full, you never have to worry about any kind of drought or anything. There we go. We'll let them build that first, and then we'll come across the side here. How are you guys doing? Oh. You're actually about half full. What about you guys? You filled up a little bit. It's got to be lowered. You have to be cleaned out. How's our dynamite doing? Not great. Not great at all. This poor beaver is working at the wrong area. We don't want to do the tapper flag. We want to cut them down. There. Do we have some chestnuts still on the tree here. Is our chestnut storage full? Yes. So, I actually can probably take out some of these trees here to put in more pine. Let's do that. There we go. Looking good. Can we turn up the lights on these a little bit? They're not a very good lantern. I'll wait until they get more of that in there. Let's see, they've got coal they need. Kimchi is going to take a while. The methane, the paper, the pencil sets, quartz, scrap metal. Master in metallurgy. My guess is that this might be the only thing in the game that takes that. So that might be as close to an in-game item as we can possibly get once we get this built. Although that's going to also take a ton of stuff. Are we actually starting to run out of scrap? I am very surprised. Yep. We sure are. We're out of scrap there. Do we have any more scrap left on the map? Or are we now left? Huh. We have cleared all the scrap off of the map. So now we have no choice but to make scrap this way. Which is fine. I mean, there's not that difficult. How long does it take to make a scrap? 15 scrap takes 40 hours, so we're gonna have to make a couple of these. What? There. There we go. So every 40 hours we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think I still have the original one over here. 5, yep, 5 times 15. Is that 75? 75 scrap every 40 hours? It's passable, usable. 1,300. That has helped just a bit. Pushing the water down here. Squeezing it through. My builders seem to be fascinated with walking slowly to put this dynamite in. That happens, though. Sometimes the builders are just a bit slow. And I think my haulers are probably focused on getting this in there. Spicy sodas, they're up to 34. Get a couple more in there, guys. Deluxe stew. Trees, it looks like I'm doing okay on. Scrap metal is just a little low. Managing to keep the udon in stock, though. That's a first. Let's see. Building lacks materials. I'm going to guess you are out of paper. Because they're being used everywhere else. Is that the... No, building lacks materials. That's the sake. For the sake, we need rice. We have rice. We just need somebody to go get it. Okay. Lacks workers. These are just a bunch of barrels, probably. Okay, well, don't need those per se. We just kind of got to wait for some of this to fill up. Some of the in-game stuff, it does slow down quite a bit. Are they building anything? Alright, I'm going to find a builder again. Seeing if they're just sitting around. Nope, carries dirt. Okay, they're working on this. They're actually getting some of the dirt put in there. They've got coal. They've got iron. Do we need more pine resin, maybe? I don't like how we're starting to dip down on food again. Let's see. This area is getting cleaned out. Definitely need more, though. Let's make this a little more... Nope, other way. The up arrow means do this first. There we go. Alright, we'll get these in here. We will cut all of these out of here. and then I'm going to get the farm set up in here somewhere, and we'll just wait until they get the rest of this taken care of. Okay, let's go back up here. How are they doing up here? Is that what they're really working on here? Okay, all my builders seem to be focused on building this one rock right here. We're going to say that's a little less important here. Go build something else. That was more of an afterthought than anything else. Besides, this is going to get jammed up with coal here in just a second anyway. Let's get those done. You are working on this. Let's go back to drill bits for you. Bad tide. Let's get... I'm going to put you there. We'll start in on the farms over here. Because we are still slowly losing food. Very slowly. Well, the human meat is almost full, for whatever good that does us. I want to pause that. The awful stew. You know what? I'll unpause it. Which one of you makes awful stew? Is that you? Fried rice? No. Awful stew. There we go. Why don't you switch to awful stew for a bit? We'll see if we can get some robot arms. For whatever reason. It's a bit strange. The polar beavers only sell parts of things. Robot parts and human parts. It's a little disturbing. Can I find a place for these seeds? Anvils. Is this where you store the seeds? No. Iron ore. No. Coal. Oh, mountain salt, saltpeter, mountain salt. Okay. What do I store the seeds in? Chestnut flour. Oh, these here. Okay. I'm just going to change you to seeds. So I'm going to put this here. Nope, that's not the right one. We'll do storage. This one. Maybe if I have a place for them to go? Insect larva. Let's see. Let's switch back here. Maybe get some more storage just for pineapples. See if they actually bring them down. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Most of the time they don't. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. Let's do this one. That goes there. We have the pineapple. Pineapple? Pineapple. I know you're not in the other one. It's got to be here somewhere. Pineapple? Pineapple, right there. Ah, yes. I was still thinking it started with a P. We're just going to leave that on. Somebody over here was making awful stew. Is that you? Yep. Sawdust, pine resin, logs, and maple flour. That does sound like awful stew. I've seen awful stew before. In fact, growing up, stew was banned from our house. My mother made one batch of stew that was so bad. I was told the smell lingered in the house for over a week. And, yeah, Dad told her never to make that again. Which seems like a fairly safe bet. I do remember there being black smoke. Which was definitely one of the worst things I think my mother ever made. Generally, my mother was a pretty good cook, to be honest, which is odd considering how skinny all three of her kids grew up to be. Well, not anymore, but we were skinny for the most part back then. But she had a couple of dishes that were a bit questionable. The stew being one of them. Let's do... You know what? Let's do this for now. Bad tide. Did everything switch? Ooh. That did not switch. 8 when bad tide starts. 0. There you go. Our poor water-adjacent apartments here got doused in a lot of bad water there, but I think everything else is okay. There's a little bit that got through over here. It'll get pushed down. I'm not too worried about that. Alright, now that they can't regrow, let's get rid of that. Everything else okay? Yeah, it kind of looks like everything else is okay. They finished this? Yeah, they sure did. Get you in there. We're gonna go here. And then we might actually come up from the other side here. We'll put the foundry back there eventually, if we ever get it. We could also do... Nope, that has to be... Power. Let's put one of you in here. Okay, and then all these down here. Connect you in here, here, and there. And that should be good there, so we'll let them build all that. Detonate these out for us. There we go. Water. Get this over here. And that. There we go. Now we should have some room. At least a little bit of room. To get some extra crops in here, because it looks like we kind of need them. Could use some pumpkins, rice, definitely the peas, and sunflower seeds. Suppose if I remove a lot of this, I could get some rice down here. Might not be terrible. Let's start out with the farming complex, though. Put it right here in the middle. Large farm. How many large farm prints do I have? Balloon trader. Oh, I have 7 of them. I'm perfectly fine there. Have to get a little bit more dynamite in here. There we go. And then we will simply say, plant our crops. We need lots of peas. There we go. What else are we needing? Peas and... some sunflower seeds still. We'll do this part in sunflower seeds. Except I don't want those there, because we're probably going to be putting in the large farm around there. Food, large farm. There we go. I might need a second Lido over here. We can definitely do that at some point, though. Let's say that needs to go to the highest. All right, looking good. Let's get these 2 in there. So we can at least have a little bit extra food. We might remove all this as well. We'll just have a ladder up here. How are they doing? Not terrible. They're getting stuff in. We have plenty of those. Oh, look at this. They finally got that cleared out for us. All the pines there taken care of. Still have more trees than we know what to do with. Did we ever get any more seeds? No. Awful stew. We can't have beavers that are actually making the awful, or eating the awful stew, can we? No. They're just not taking it over there. Yeah, I don't know what the priority problem is there, but there does seem to be some kind of priority problem. Take out a road. There we go. There we go. We'll let them continue to work on that. This comes around this way. Well. How are you doing? Are you almost done sucking up all the resources? Brain boosting salts. We need just a little bit more paper and a little bit more of the brain boosting salts. That's not terrible. We have bad water. We have plenty of bad water. Nitro is starting to catch up. Are we out of coal? How can we be out of coal? You know what? Let's just get some of this for now, so those things can keep going. It's not the fastest, but might be the best way to do that. You have plenty of spicy sodas. Just take them over here. I know you have plenty of metal fasteners, so don't know why you're not taking those over there. What are you bringing in? Well, you're not bringing in the awful stew, so I'm just going to pause you. I'm going to pause you two and just see what happens. How goes this setup? I guess there's no way to get there. Yep. I'm going to take that out of there. And we're going to take that out of there so they can finish these. And then we'll put them back. Coal? Yeah, a lot of coal. Well, whenever this comes back, we'll at least be able to use the coal, right? Nothing to do in range. Let's plant. Where's the pumpkins? Here's pumpkins. Okay. Well, that's strange. If I take out this row here, can I plant some pumpkins there? $190. Okay, so 10 there and 50 there, which should be pretty easy as soon as we get power again. That tricky power. These guys got they're making the scaffoldings again. Good. They're making the gears again. Yes, I know there's nothing for you to plant. I haven't planted anything for you yet. Okay, I don't know why it wants this extra. That's why. It's gonna go that way with the crops over here. Okay. There we go. Well, at least we have some more pumpkins coming in. You can be the harvesting one. Yep, just waiting a day to get the last of the paper on that. Hey, that actually worked. They actually got fasteners over here. Good. Two out of two. 2 out of 2. Okay. You know what? You're not doing anything. Go find something to do. I was thinking I could replace this with a larger power supply. In fact, I could probably do that on 2 of these. What does the medium power supply, or medium? That is 1.2. Okay. What does the foundry cost? Metal foundry. 1.5. So, nope, I'm going to wait on that. Speaking of which, rain boosting salts. Let's go back to this. There's plenty of those. You should have some sunflower seeds around here somewhere. We can at least keep making science. It's a good thing. Okay, water is almost back. And we're going to have a little bit of problems with bad water here. But it shouldn't be that devastating, really. As soon as this goes to 0. There we go. You are, for some reason, not connected to this at all. Set contamination threshold. If it's below that, you should be at 2. If it's above that, you should be at 0. There we go. Some of the power coming back. And unfortunately, pushing that water downstream, but it'll clear out pretty quick. 2,000. Those were large wheels. That would be a heck of a lot of power. Do those 2, and then we'll get that last one in, and we'll have power all the way down the hill. Rain boosting. There we go. Did it make it? Oh, it's starting. It's 200 hours to get that. But at least we don't have to worry about them taking up the supplies anymore. Which is kind of what we wanted to see. Metal fasteners. Insect larvae. You're the pineapples. I do kind of want to know when those come in to see if they just get instantly eaten. Which if they do, that kind of sucks, but that's all right. These guys replanted all of their stuff? No. Lazy beavers. There's 35. What is that under now? Pineapples. Pineapples? Doesn't even show them. Doesn't even show them going. they're definitely not there. Maybe if we wait till the end of the day, we'll see if they come and pick all those pineapples up. I don't see a listing over here for them. Oh, we are so low on cabbages. I guess I can add some cabbage area over here. Let's make this one high priority. And then we'll say plant cabbages. Haven't had to do that for a while, but that's okay. Is this one that was high priority? Yeah. Then they can at least get over there. Yep, everybody came and ate the pineapples before they were even moved. I don't know how you're supposed to keep up on that. Oh well. At least we know that much works. Oh, I was going to turn these back on, wasn't I? Yep. Just to fill this back up. Let's see, you've got plenty of drill bits. Anything else that we need? We do need an extra one of those. This is good. Now we have power down the hill. And we are a fifth of the way through our master in metallurgy. Maybe they can only use one balloon at a time? I'm not sure. They should be able to do more. You would think so. Oh yeah, there we go. Now they can get out there, get some more cabbages. A little bit more of everything, really. Sake we can't keep up with because of the rice. That's not bad. What? We're still working over here, aren't we? And we never did get rid of all of this. Guess we'll have to wait until it goes dry again. Can we get these in, please? That should not cause a problem. Two. Because it has this right here. Should have taken that all the way down on the edge. Oh well. It'll be fine. Just have to wait to blow that up. see. Can I do this? And then we'll build a overpass here. That way we can still get down into this area if we need to. Ta-da! And then I want to come out over here, at least temporarily. Oh. Weird. I guess that's how that works. Oh well, we'll just do this. Can I build on top of these? No. Interesting. Interesting. If I were to build it, say, off of this one. Say like that. Then could I build this one on there? Nope, not that one. Still can't build there. Oh, what am I thinking? I don't actually need that. All I need to do, blow up right there. And then I can get over here and blow up this as much as I want to. Assuming we can get all the dynamite that we need. I don't know why one is so much more than the other, but... Oh, I see. That's this whole length. Okay. Well, if that's the case there, we'll just rethink this a bit. Clear all these out of here. Cancel the planting here. And here. And now we'll just come back in and pumpkins. There we go. And then this can all be cabbage. Cabbage as we get cabbage. This can be cabbage too. This might be pumpkin though. There we go. Looking good. Hopefully that helps the food recover just a bit. We are kind of on a downhill slide there. I need... What in the world is preventing you? Same thing here. Maybe? Yes, no. Maybe so. No. No, it is not. Okay. Well, I'll grab one of you. Before I do that, let's do power. Let's get the power down here going. So they can put in that. We'll get it connected up. And then we'll figure out a way to get rid of all of this so that we can get the overhang in here and maybe an extra battery. How are you doing? Coal seems to be working okay. Iron seems to be having issues. I'm going to turn that off. What was our degree coming? Do we have our master's degree yet? 61%. Well, that's definitely not going to get us quite there as fast as we want. It happens. Everybody's eating our pineapples, but at least they're enjoying them. Methane. Did they manage to get the spicy sodas, or did they just take the spicy sodas out? I think they took them out because I paused it. Let's unpause that. And see if they will take the spicy sodas. Fill my lake back up. Power is looking pretty good in here. These are coming back up. Those are fully charged. Science is going again. Is good. In fact, I might go ahead and move these around. Let's do that. Let's say you're empty. You're done. And we will simply put in better power storage here. Yep. There we go. I don't know if that'll ever be completely full, but that's a lot of power storage in there. Yeah, which can I swap that out anywhere here for some extra storage? Doesn't look like it. Sure, I could add one here. Actually, I could put one right here, couldn't I? We'll wait until those two are built. And then we will toss one in right here for a little bit more storage. Although I don't think storage is the problem. I think generation is the problem at this point. Side platform not able to be put in there because I can't get to it or because it's blocked. It doesn't say. No, it must be blocked. Let's see if we can send somebody up there just to try and take this one out. I don't know if they can reach that or not, but we'll find out here. Maybe keep an eye on it for just a minute. There, you got it. Come on, just take it out of there. You can do it. I'm going to have to do the same thing with these two. Eventually. Maybe we'll send another beaver over here to take care of it. There we go. Good grief, guys. Come on. No need to dance with the plant. Just get it done. There we go. That is what we needed. And then here, I'm just going to build one of those, so they should be able to come out here and build off of that. Come on, you can do it. I don't want one there, I don't want one there, or there. We'll add that in, and that should connect these two power systems up, which will be nice. Let's say those are fairly important. That way we're capturing as much energy as we possibly can. Master in metallurgy. We're at 94%. And then this building just becomes a science building for a bit, I think. Since we can't seem to get the seeds or anything else that we really need. Detonate. Up you go. There we go. More cabbages in here. We'll do some pumpkins over here. There we go. We're starting to get things in. Let's do cabbages over here. And we will say no to those cabbages. And no to that pumpkin. And now we can say don't do that one, or that one. More cabbage. That should hopefully help with the farming situation just a bit. Take out all of this. Looks good. Are you still working for pineapples? Yeah, sort of. Well, that was a pretty productive day. We've got we've got a whole farming complex in here. Our power system, yep, looks to be all hooked up now. So this should be charging everything and be able to use all of the battery power that we have saved up. We've got our power down the hill. Do we have our master in metallurgy yet? Yes, we have one of those. So we can go ahead and set up. Let's remove all this. Yep. Remove this. Yep. All of this. All of that. There we go. Metal. High temperature foundry. And we will put you right there. Yep. Takes a lot of science. It will definitely take a lot to build. We can plug it in right over here on the edge. Let's grab one of these so we can get back there. We will go power. One of you. There we go. That is definitely going to take a minute to build, but that is going to be for another day. So, just want to say, as always, I will be back with this on Tuesday, hopefully. And I should have another one of my Let's Play series coming out here in just a couple minutes, so keep an eye out for that. But, as always, thank you much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!